All right, y'all, I'm back with a quick grocery haul. I went to Publix. I picked up some strawberries. I grabbed some cream cheese. And these strawberries are buy one, get one free. And I plan to store them, and we'll clean them with water, baking soda, cut off the tops of them, and store them in a glass jar. So got those. I've been using those for just a snack or either putting them with my overnight oats. That along with some bananas. Picked up some peppers, sweet peppers. Plan on making some baked chicken wings. What else I'm gonna make? And store any extra I have in the fridge or the freezer. I picked up some of these jalapeno cheddar chips. They were on sale, and those are a favorite snack of ours. I have the Cookie Monster's favorite, Chips Ahoy cookies. I'll be filling up the cookie jar shortly. Then I love these sugar-free coconut candies here. One of my favorite candies are Almond Joys, so I try the sugar-free version. Then I grabbed some lemonade, some old-fashioned lemonade, and some sweet tea, some peach flavored sweet tea. That's my first time, I think, grabbing that sweet tea, so letting Mr. Allen try that out. He's a sweet tea fan. I got some milk, some cut green beans, and darn, I just realized I grabbed French style. Dang. Okay, hate that. But y'all, these green beans were $1.20. Like, what's happening in the world? Then I got some red sweet potatoes. I mean, not red sweet potatoes. Some red potatoes. Pick those up. I plan on adding those to my green beans. One of these days this week, I'll be making some, what am I making? Some like smothered chicken wings or air fryer chicken wings with maybe some rice and gravy and some green beans and potatoes. So that's what I'm doing. So let me get this stuff and put it away.
A four-letter word. Trust yourself and you get hurt. Tell yourself it's so absurd. Four-letter words. Four-letter words. I hate it when you're like this. You never get excited. Struck by lightning. Don't hide it, no. Don't hide it, no. Soulless man, do you feel it? Love hurts more when you're in it, yeah. Gravity at its limit, at its limit. Do you feel it?
Good morning. So here I am drinking my coffee, about to get in some much needed skincare and scalp care. I'm going to do a good scrub on my skin, exfoliate, get that dead skin off of my face, give it a good mask, and put my all my good stuff on my skin to make it feel and look its best. And I want to just bring y'all along for a little bit of what I do on my off days when I got extra time. I normally just take my time and do a good exfoliation or cleanse on my skin. Of course, on a nightly, daily routine, I have a bit of a quicker routine, but this is when I have a little more time on my hand. I'm able to take my time and really pamper my skin and my scalp. So today is definitely shampoo day. So I'm going to go in as well and clean my scalp. I'm a person that needs to shampoo on a weekly basis. So yeah. But here I'm showing you me going in with some eye patches. This is my first time using this particular brand. I didn't purchase it from a store. It was actually a gift. They got me, and it had all type of skincare in it. So I've been kind of just using and trying to see what particular item that I like or my skin loves most. So here I'm going in with my water bottle, my mist spray bottle, just to dampen up my hair and scalp a little bit. And then I go in and put my shampoo directly on my scalp. I'm actually using a black soap shampoo along with some carbon tea tree. So this is what I use for my scalp because I have extremely dry scalp, and I love to go in and put the shampoo directly on the scalp, let that sit for about 15 minutes, and then go in to rinse it off the scalp. So that's what you see me doing here.
My heart was in chains, but now I'm free. Yeah, I am only focusing on me. Love isn't something that I need.
Whew. Okay, y'all, I am back. Refresh, scalp feeling good, skin feeling well. So I just did like a exfoliation on my skin. I did a scalp cleanse. I use black soap or like a charcoal tea tree on my scalp. So now I'm just kind of moisturizing my skin. I have actually some soreness on my skin. I have very, very dry skin. So I have to keep it oil. I actually normally don't wear makeup like to work. I normally go to work shining just like this, greasy, because I need to hydrate my skin. As well as I drink a ton of water because I need to hydrate from the inside out. So I was just popping in, about to go and get ready to pack some orders because I have to ship out some orders today. And yeah. Oh, I didn't show you specifically. I got my nails done the other day. Here they are. I tried something a little different. I wanted to be a little spring. And then I have this color here, this like tangerine color on my toes. But I like them. I like to be expressive with my nails. So I really like this set. But anyway, let me go so I can finish getting ready, and I'll pop back in a little later. So it's a little later in the day, and I want to go ahead and get started on my dinner for tonight. I'll be cooking a few different things, and I'm going to go ahead and just tell you what I'm cooking to get that part out of the way. So I'm prepping my onions and peppers because I'll be adding them to one of my chicken dishes. So what I have planned is I have some chicken wings that I have already out, and I plan on cooking half of them honey barbecue and half of them I'm going to do like just a baked smothered chicken recipe. And then I'm going to be doing some green beans with potatoes in them, some rice and gravy. So that is going to be the meal. I'm kind of doing a meal prep. That way we can have this for the week, actually, whether for lunch or dinner. So I'm thinking about getting back into planning this way. That way we could have more food options and not have to cook dinner every night, and just have enough meals prepared. That way we can kind of just grab and go, or whatever we choose, whatever we please. So that is what is on the menu for today's video. So y'all just sit back and enjoy. So while I'm cutting these peppers and onions up, I am listening to my music, kind of reflecting and thinking, which I do most times when I'm in the kitchen. And today has just been a day of getting things done and kind of setting up for the week. And while doing this, I oftentimes reflect or think, and I'm in a mode of gratitude and thankfulness. And today was no different. So while I was cutting up my vegetables, I was like just grateful for life, grateful for the moment that I have to be able to sit and reflect. And I oftentimes do this when I'm alone, when I have my alone time, because I never want to take for granted the things that I have, the things that we've been afforded by, of course, the grace of God. And I said, you know what? I'm going to have to mention this to the fam, because I don't know if I'm the only one, but when I'm alone, like, I am a type of person that I love being around people, but I truly enjoy my time alone. Like, I'm able to just clear my head. I'm able to sing if I want to, dance if I want to, cry if I want to, just be in the moment. And a lot of times I feel we are so just running. We're always on the go, and we're just, day after day, hour after hour, just moving, and don't take time to be in the moment or live in the moment. And I make it my business to do that, because I'm a type of person where I used to be that person that just, day after day, just going, running, and not really enjoying the time that I'm in. Always looking forward to, what I'm working towards, or what my goal, my vision that I have for future. And I had to realize, like, girl, don't miss this part. Don't miss this moment. And so now, I probably take that too far, because I'm like, I'm going to enjoy this. If I want to sit here and stare at the wall or stare at the sky, I'm going to enjoy this moment, and I'm going to live in it, and I'm going to embrace it. And I know sometimes that's hard to do, because everybody has challenges, everybody has differences, and I am not I'm not removed from that. I have challenges all the time. I don't tend to just I guess, voice those challenges all the time, because one, you don't want everybody in your business. Two, you try to just move past those things. Yeah, you deal with it. In my case, I give it to God and just move forward. But I feel like I'm ranting, but I don't know. Maybe that was for me to say, but hopefully I'm able to bless somebody by letting you know to enjoy the season that you're in. Yes, it may have some challenges through in the recipe. It may have some happiness through in there. It may have some accomplishments. It may have some setbacks. But find the joy in that. Find happiness in the moment or the season that you're in your life. And just live in that. Okay? So, I just wanted to say that. Get that off my chest. Let's get into these potatoes. So I got my potatoes all cut up, and I'm putting my 2 pots on the stove. The small one will be for my rice, and the one in front of it will be for my green beans. So unfortunately, I didn't have any meat thawed out and ready to put in my green beans, but that's okay. That's why we're going to season it up and make it just as good. So I just added in a little water, and then I'm putting in some chicken bouillon powder just to season up my water a little bit, give it some flavor. I added in a little onion powder, and then I'm going to let my potatoes cook down for a little bit so they can get tender, because the green beans are pretty much done. You really have to just get warmed up and seasoned. So I'm going to put a top on these and let these cook down. And I did add some butter and nature seasoning in there as well. And of course, you're going to have to taste it and season to taste, of course. Everybody seasons a little different, I know. But yeah. So let's cover this up, and that'll be it for those potatoes for now. So now I'm moving to the chicken wings. I actually got these chicken wings from my sweet mother-in-law and father-in-law. So I'm just going to get them cleaned up and get ready to prepare them. I'm pretty excited because these chicken wings look really good. Had a lot of meat on them, and they had already pretty much been chopped up and cleaned. So gotta love my in-laws. They're always hooking us up. So what I'm going to do is finish getting these cleaned up, and then we're going to prepare them 2 different ways. And I actually just had this idea randomly because I was just going to cook them all one way, but I had this quick thought that, well, let me do 2 different ways. That way we won't get bored and we'll have something different to eat. So I'm just going to put them in these 2 tin pans. I'm going to put half in one, half in the other. I plan to do a barbecue chicken wings with one, and a smothered chicken recipe with the other. So I'm doing a lot of moving around in the kitchen today, so I'm just taking y'all with me. So I'm flip-flopping from one thing to the other. So I needed to go ahead and put my green beans in my pot. My potatoes had cooked for probably about a good 10 minutes. And I just added in my cut green beans and mixed it all up and went from there. I wasn't going to put the canned of French green beans in there, and then I was like, what the heck, it's gonna all taste delicious together. And I think I remember mixing the 2 before. No harm done. So these green beans in the end taste amazing. So definitely try it out if you're a green bean fan like us. And plus I wanted to add in a third can because I know they were going to be good, and we both love green beans, so I knew it would not go to waste for sure. So I'm popping in to let y'all know what I'm doing with these chicken wings. So I got them cleaned up and ready to be seasoned. I'm doing 2 different pans because it's just 2 of us. So with me prepping this dinner, I'm going to do 1 pan, just kind of like a baked chicken, kind of like a smothered chicken vibe and gravy. And then the other pan, I'm going to do some like honey barbecue chicken wings, so that way we'll have 2 different things. He won't get bored, and we'll have 2 different options for the chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna do these first. This is gonna be just like your regular baked wings. Before I get my hands dirty, I cut up the peppers and onions because I wanted to put sweet peppers inside of this one. So I'm going in with some onions and some of the peppers. Because again, we're just going to take this and the juice that it makes for gravy and pour it like over some white rice. So, super simple and easy. I love throwing stuff in the oven. Yes, I have an air fryer, but I'm back. I love putting stuff in the air fryer, but I'm just a old school girl. I love to put stuff in the oven, and it's just quicker. For me, easier. I can put it in there and go do all the other ton of things that I've got going on. So I'm just gonna go in with some olive oil. I got some paprika here, and when I do seasons, I just kind of do it according to how I feel. Sometimes I use the is it sassoon seasoning. I got some garlic powder, some nature seasoning, and once I finish putting everything on here, I'm going to combine it together with my hands. I have some onion powder here, and then I have some Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. And then I forgot one more thing. I wanted a rosemary flavor to these wings. So when I don't have fresh rosemary, I use this rosemary garlic. I love this. I picked this up from Sam's Club. I love this on chicken. So if you're new here, I'm sure you've seen by now that I love to season my food. I love flavorful food, okay? We don't want anything bland over here. We want it to taste delicious, okay? So to finish it off, I'm gonna add some parsley on there. So basically the juice from this chicken is gonna be the gravy, okay? So you can't be scared to get down and dirty when you're cooking. Let me show y'all what it looked like. This is what it looks like before I mix everything up. I'm a big user of my hands. They're the tools God gave me. So I go in and just mix everything up with my hands. The olive oil is helping everything bind to the chicken and just makes it that much more flavorful. So once you get everything mixed up and all of the chicken coated with the seasoning, what I'm going to do is pour just a little bit of water in the bottom of this, and then I'm going to cover it with foil, and that'll be it for the baked chicken smothered style. So this is what it looks like before I put my foil on top. I've already added my water in there, as you can see. Not much, just a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna put this in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. I normally just check it and I know when it's done. Okay, for the honey barbecue chicken wings, I'm going to go in just the same. I'm going to do a little olive oil on here, and it's just going to help my seasoning stick. And then I'm going to go in with my seasonings. So I'm doing this batch a little different. I got my nature seasoning, my slap your mama seasoning. I got some garlic powder, onion powder, and then I'm going in with some poultry seasoning blend. A lot of people just use poultry seasoning during the Thanksgiving holiday, but you can use this all year long. It's basically just dehydrated vegetables, garlic, onion, and got some salt in there. So just those herbs. I love this. You don't have to save this for Thanksgiving. Okay, so that is gonna be that, because I wanted to keep it kind of simple, because of course I'm going to add my honey barbecue sauce to this after it bakes some in the oven. Then I'll remove the foil, let it bake more without the foil to give it a little bit of a crisp. And then I'll go in and bake that sauce on there in the end. Okay, so I'm going to get this mixed up now. And if you've had barbecue chicken before, you know, like I wouldn't want to add all that stuff on this barbecue chicken. I kind of just want that smoked vibe. And with me saying smoked, that reminded me, I can add one more thing to this. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay guys, I went and got my liquid smoke. This is gonna really take up these barbecue wings a notch. So, I don't know if you've used liquid smoke before. You don't need a lot. So I'm just gonna let that do its thing. I'm excited. So, I got 2 different meals here. We have options, and we're gonna get these things covered and put in the oven. So I wanted to come back and show you the green beans. So what I did was I put 2 cans of just regular cut green beans, 1 can of French style green beans, and then some red potatoes. I let my red potatoes cook first, just a little bit, and then I added some butter and chicken bouillon. I normally would add like bacon or some type of sausage or meat or something in here, but I actually did not thaw my sausage out in time, so I had to go without it and just flavor it according to my seasonings. So I added some chicken bouillon, I added some nature seasoning, and then I went in with some Italian seasoning. So we're just gonna let this cook with the top on it until we get these potatoes as soft as we need them to. And then that will be it. You can taste it. Make sure it's, to taste. But I don't know, for some reason I have just been wanting some green beans with potatoes in them. So today is the day. It goes with either of those chicken recipes. You can put this with the barbecue chicken wings, or it can be paired with the chicken wings that are going to be like smothered. So it looks good. It's smelling even better, and I'm going to leave it alone and let it finish cooking. Okay, and so back here I have my rice that is almost done. And so, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go until it's time to show y'all the finished result. Okay guys, I wanted to show you the chicken. This is the one with just the baked chicken that we're gonna do the gravy with. And this is the one that we're gonna do the barbecue sauce with. So what I'm gonna do at this point is take off that foil and let it cook the rest of the way with no foil. Just this one, okay? Because I want it to get a little char, get a little brown on it, okay? So I want it to have a little crisp to it since it's gonna be the barbecue chicken wings. So we're gonna let this bake probably for another 30 to 45 minutes. But looking good, smelling good. All right, y'all, so here are the green beans. They look amazing and they taste even better. I actually just taste them and we are good. So those are the green beans, super quick and easy. So they're ready to go for dinner tonight. So after letting these bake with no foil for about 45 minutes, I took it out and put some barbecue sauce on there, mixed it all up and popped it back in. I actually just took off the foil on these and I want them to get a little char on them also. So I'm gonna let them bake for a few more minutes. And okay y'all, so what I did was took the juice off of the chicken and poured it into this little pan here, and I made some gravy. Okay, I think I've showed before me making gravy. I just mixed water and flour, poured it in here, and you want to bring it to a boil, and you're gonna let it get as thick or as thin or as dark or as light in color as you want. And that's how you make gravy. So my debate is, should I pour it over my chicken or should I just leave it like this? What y'all think? I wish I was here to answer. I think I'm gonna pour it over the chicken because I normally don't, and so to do something a little different, I think I'll just pour it back on top of the chicken. So I'll be back. Let me get my chicken out. So here's the chicken before I pour the gravy on top. Looks really good. And I'm just gonna take this and pour it on top of the chicken. Here are the barbecue, honey barbecue chicken wings, guys. They are ready. So yeah, dinner is done. So we'll eat some tonight and then we'll prep the rest for dinner or for lunch for the rest of the week. Or the next couple of days, whichever works best.